In this video, we are going to take a look at my 3 different EDC setups that I rotate through on a daily basis. Each one has a different purpose, and I'll explain why throughout the video. We'll go over my Glock 43X MOS setup, my CZ Shadow 2, and finally my Walther PDP Pro Compact, all of which I am a huge fan of. The best way to support the channel is by becoming a member of the page where I provide codes and organize everything I talk about on the channel. Big thanks to the sponsors, HSL, who supplies all of the training supplies you see me use. They have some of, if not the best, available. I love HSL, and of course Optics Planet, thank you so much. Make sure you check below for the full disclosure. Let's jump right in. Starting with the first, we have my most worn and most minimal setup, which is the Glock 43X MOS. I do have a full video on this, but in short, the accessories are the Holocen EPS carry, which I love, night vision iron sights, a Radian afterburner ramjet, a Streamlight TLR7 sub, a train with purpose trigger shoe, a Vickers slide stop, a Radian flared entrance, shield arms mags with their premium catch, and a Talon grip wrapped in goon tape. And then the holster is the Axis Elite from Tier 1, which is my go-to, as you can tell. This thing has served me for years, and I'm sure it will continue to forever. It is one of the best everyday options I could put together, and the only thing that I will be changing in the future is swapping the shield mags to the new OEM 15 round mags from Glock, which I already have on order. Nothing was changed to the internals. It's completely OEM inside except for the trigger shoe, but I don't really consider that an internal change really. I love this thing. It's fantastic, compact, and lightweight, very good for daily use, and probably the one I run the most. With this setup, I usually either grab my Benchmade Shootout or Osborne. I absolutely love both of these. I've carried the Shootout for years and years and have absolutely loved it, and the Osborne is a new addition to my rotation, and so far it's fantastic. I love the blade style. The steel is Magna Cut, which I'll talk about in a second, and the color of this knife is so cool. This is essentially one of the best pocket knives for hard daily use. It uses a modern super steel called Magna Cut, which holds a crazy sharp edge for a really long time. It's extremely difficult to chip under pressure, and it's virtually rust proof no matter how much abuse you throw at it. I think it even approaches the rust proof nature of saltwater steels. The blade has a reverse Tonto shape. It puts extra steel thickness right behind the tip, so you get a blade that basically just excels at everyday utility work, but has a reinforced tank-like point that I've grown to like a lot. So anyway, I am a huge fan of this thing. The watch is one of my favorites, the Marathon Search and Rescue Divers Automatic. This thing catches so many eyes, gets so many compliments. It's Swiss made. You can go 1,000 feet underwater without hurting anything. All of the materials are extremely well made and high end. I've always liked automatic watches, and this I would say is my first high-end watch that I'm extremely happy about. The look is very premium, the movement is literally just beautiful, and even down to the sound of it, it's exceptional. I have zero complaints besides it is pretty heavy, but you just get used to it. I'm just used to either plastic watches or very slim vintage style Casios, so having something like this on my wrist is very different in comparison. Huge fan of it though, you will see me wearing this a lot. The light, which won't change throughout my rotations, is the Olight i5T. Very inexpensive, fantastic little light. Literally never had an issue with one. So that is setup number 1 and probably my most common go-to for everyday use, but I do commonly swap out for some things. For example, next up, the CZ Shadow 2, and again, I just made a full review on this, so go check that out, but it's a pretty simple one with only a couple of accessories. Overall, I really like it. One thing I didn't mention very well in the full review is that this setup is probably the heaviest one I'm willing to carry, but one of the only things that makes it actually possible is a proper holster that balances everything and actually makes it comfortable, which is why I always go with Tier 1 Axis Elites. Balance is really important when it comes to inside the waistband options. You want your gear to not pull from one side to the other, which the spare mag actually helps a lot with, making it feel more comfortable and secure. So that's why I always go this route. When I run this, I usually go light on the watch, and because I like to, I match my knife and watch with the main setup. The watch is a Casio W800 H. You can literally get these at Walmart for like $30 and they are awesome. Huge fan of them, never had issues. They are lightweight, have so many features, and come in a great color. Just overall great. Casio might be one of the best low-cost watch manufacturers ever. They are awesome. Going back to the main setup, if you're curious about the accessories I've run, check out the latest video that I did on this and it will go in depth on everything. Then we have the Benchmade Phaeton, which is a double action OTF, same as the Shootout, only it uses S30V stainless steel for the blade with a DLC finish, and the handle is 6061 T6 aluminum. So very high end, I would say more of a luxury knife in comparison to my Shootout or Osborne, but still one I've loved running and does everything I need it to. I was pretty hard on it while I was working on my car once, and I've since learned to be nicer to this one, but for what I put it through, it's pretty resilient. So overall, I am proud of it and I love it a lot. Very premium, very nice knife. And last but definitely not least, we have the remaining option, which is my Walther PDP Pro Compact. I actually don't have a video on this exact setup yet, but I do have another one on a PDP Pro, and in that video I pretty much glazed the PDP Pro more than any other I've done because it's just so fantastic. On this one we are running, of course, a Tier 1 Concealed Access Elite, a TLR HLX, and a Delta Point Pro from Leupold. This is one of my favorite parts about these. You literally put on your favorite optic and light and you're good to go. I do think this is one of the best out of the box base setups you can get, so if you're considering just one, I would look into these for sure. They are amazing. I want so badly for Walther to make one that's the exact same size as the Glock 43X MOS. I'm telling you right now, they would absolutely own the CC market. That would be one of the best options out there, hands down. If you're watching this, Walther, please do it. Going with my special need to match things, I usually grab my Shootout, which I've talked about extensively on this channel. It's fantastic. And my very lightweight, very slim and minimal Casio, which is one of my favorite watches. These are pretty inexpensive as well, around $60, and decently nice for the price. A great church watch. But that is the three I use the most and everything that goes with them. I love each one for different reasons. My Glock Setup is very comfortable and light, easy to carry, which is why it's on me the most. My Walther Setup is what I shoot the absolute best with. It's still fairly easy and fits in the pants really well, and it has incredible capacity. And the CZ is very reliable, dependable, and so easy to shoot. That is pretty much the update though. I've been working on some very cool things, very big things coming soon to the channel. I think you're really going to like some of the new stuff I'm working on, so just make sure that YouTube hasn't unsubscribed to you so you don't miss it when I post. Make sure you go to the range and train so you can stay a force for good, and I will see you in the next one.